Today our topic is how to cultivate wisdom with Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It is not about being emotionless or cold, but about finding peace and strength within ourselves, no matter what happens around us. Wisdom, in Stoicism, is about understanding life deeply and making choices that align with our values and nature. Let's explore how we can cultivate wisdom using Stoic principles. First, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control. Life is full of things we cannot change: the weather, other people's opinions, or unexpected events. But we can control how we respond to these things. When we spend energy worrying about things we cannot change, we waste time and create unnecessary stress. Instead, Stoics advise us to focus on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. For example, if someone insults you, you cannot control their words, but you can control how you react. You can choose to stay calm and not let their words hurt you. This is wisdom, knowing where to put your energy and where to let go. Second, Stoicism teaches us to accept reality as it is. Life is unpredictable, and things often do not go as planned. Stoics believe that resisting reality only causes suffering. Instead, they encourage us to accept what happens and adapt to it. This does not mean we should be passive or give up on our goals. It means we should face challenges with courage and flexibility. For example, if you lose your job, instead of feeling hopeless, you can see it as an opportunity to find something better or learn new skills. Acceptance does not mean you stop trying. It means you stop fighting against what you cannot change. This is wisdom, seeing reality clearly and finding ways to move forward. Third, Stoicism teaches us to practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control our desires and impulses. It is about doing what is right, even when it is difficult. Stoics believe that true freedom comes from mastering ourselves, not from chasing after pleasures or avoiding pain. For example, if you want to eat healthy, you must resist the temptation of junk food. If you want to achieve a goal, you must work hard even when you feel lazy. Self-discipline helps us stay focused on what truly matters and avoid distractions. This is wisdom, making choices that benefit us in the long run, even if they require sacrifice in the moment. Fourth, Stoicism teaches us to reflect on our lives. Reflection is a key part of cultivating wisdom. By thinking about our actions, decisions, and experiences, we can learn from them and improve ourselves. Stoics often practice daily reflection, asking themselves questions like, "What did I do well today? What could I have done better? Did I act according to my values?" Reflection helps us understand ourselves better and make wiser choices in the future. For example, if you had an argument with a friend, you can reflect on what caused it and how you can handle it better next time. This is wisdom, learning from the past to live better in the present. Fifth, Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with nature. This does not mean living in the forest or becoming a vegetarian. It means understanding that we are part of a larger whole and living in a way that respects this connection. Stoics believe that everything in the universe is interconnected and follows a natural order. By living in harmony with nature, we can find peace and purpose. For example, instead of chasing after fame or wealth, we can focus on being kind, helping others, and contributing to the world. This is wisdom, seeing ourselves as part of something bigger and living a meaningful life. Sixth, Stoicism teaches us to value inner peace over external success. Many people think that happiness comes from having money, fame, or power. But Stoics believe that true happiness comes from within. No matter what happens in the outside world, we can always find peace by focusing on our inner life. For example, if you fail at something, you can still feel proud of your effort and learn from the experience. If you face criticism, You can stay confident in your values and beliefs. Inner peace does not depend on external circumstances. It depends on how we see and respond to them. This is wisdom, finding joy and contentment within ourselves, no matter what happens around us. Seventh, Stoicism teaches us to practice gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of appreciating what we have instead of focusing on what we lack. Stoics believe that by being grateful, we can find happiness even in difficult times. For example, instead of complaining about your problems, you can be thankful for your health, your family, or the opportunities you have. Gratitude helps us see the good in life and shifts our focus from what is missing to what is present. This is wisdom, finding joy in the small things and appreciating the gifts of life. Eighth, Stoicism teaches us to face challenges with courage. Life is full of difficulties, but Stoics believe that challenges are opportunities to grow. When we face problems with courage, we become stronger and wiser. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking, you can practice and improve your skills. If you face a difficult decision, you can gather information and make the best choice you can. Courage does not mean being fearless. It means facing your fears and doing what is right. This is wisdom, seeing challenges as chances to learn and grow. Ninth, Stoicism teaches us to be humble. Humility is the quality of being modest and not thinking too highly of ourselves. Stoics believe that no one is perfect, and we all have room to improve. By being humble, we can learn from others and admit our mistakes. For example, if someone gives you feedback, you can listen with an open mind instead of getting defensive. If you achieve success, you can stay grounded and not let it go to your head. Humility helps us stay connected to reality and keep growing. This is wisdom, recognizing our limitations and striving to be better. 10th, Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment. Many people spend their lives worrying about the future or regretting the past. But Stoics believe that the only time we truly have is the present. By focusing on the here and now, we can live more fully and avoid unnecessary stress. For example, instead of worrying about tomorrow's problems, you can focus on what you need to do today. Instead of regretting past mistakes, you can learn from them and move on. The present moment is where life happens, and by being fully present, we can experience it more deeply. This is wisdom, living in the now and making the most of every moment. In conclusion, cultivating wisdom with Stoicism is about focusing on what we can control, accepting reality, practicing self-discipline, reflecting on our lives, living in harmony with nature, valuing inner peace, practicing gratitude, facing challenges with courage, being humble, and focusing on the present moment. These principles help us live a meaningful and fulfilling life, no matter what happens around us. Wisdom is not something we are born with. It is something we develop through practice and experience. By applying Stoic principles to our daily lives, we can grow wiser, stronger, and more at peace with ourselves and the world. Remember, wisdom is not about knowing everything. It is about knowing what truly matters and living accordingly. So, start small, be patient with yourself, and keep practicing. Over time, you will see how these principles can transform your life and help you cultivate true wisdom.